Hey everyone, I'm just going to do a simple tutorial video today on how to remove a button from a denim jacket. I have here a jacket that I'm going to be converting into a vest for my next battle vest, and for this one I'm going to be removing all the buttons just to maximize the surface area that I have. So really all you need for this is the tool I'm going to be using. I have these heavy-duty shears here, but you can also use a simple pair of pliers if the pliers have a cutting tooth on the inside part. It's down near the fulcrum point. There's sometimes on more heavy-duty pliers there's a sharpened cutting tool, which would serve the same purpose. So first you want to flip the jacket to the inside. See, this is the outer button here, but we're going to be dealing with this little nub on the inside. That's the part you're going to cut off. Now, you don't want to damage the material, so what you can do is also get a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and try to pry up around the circumference here a little bit if you want to, but I'm not that worried about it. Usually when you don't do that, I'm going to be sewing over this anyway with a patch most likely, so I'm not really worried if there's too much damage. You can see over here, this is where I already cut a button off right here. And it's basically just the little hole where the button was and not much other damage to the actual material. So if you want to use a screwdriver to pry this up, you can, but what I'm going to do before making the actual cut is just sort of apply a little bit of pressure just to sort of pry that up from the material. Obviously be very careful not to cut yourself when you're doing this. I'm not applying very much pressure at all. I'm just trying to pry the button up a little bit from the inside of the material just to get a little better grip in there so I don't cut the material at all. Okay. And then I'm just going to go near the inside of the shears, kind of get a firm grip on there, and making sure your hand is not near the shears. Just kind of give it a very strong cut. If it doesn't cut on the first time, move it to a different spot. Pry it up a little bit more like I did before. Hand is away from the shears just for safety. And this looks like with a little bit of force, this should pop right off. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little force. And that's it. You can see it cut a tiny little piece of fabric away. But overall, that was a pretty clean cut. And what we got is the little piece on the inside. And the outer button should just pop right off. We have a little tiny hole there where the button was, and not much damage at all. And that's all you got to do. I'm going to be removing all the buttons from this jacket, so I got a bit of work ahead of me, but that's the basic idea of how to do it. Thanks for watching.